take a little bit out. I think she...
Hi everyone, welcome to the Planet Pearl YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Pearlin and I'm coming to you from Christchurch, New Zealand, where today it's a little bit windy and cold. It's a late winter's day regular. It was quite nice and it was quite cold in the morning, but the sun was out. But then it has gotten a bit chilly. We are getting towards the end of winter now, and there are little signs of spring on its way. The daffodils are popping up in the garden. My hyacinths are blooming. And I'm hoping to go out and find some magnolia flowers too. So even though it's a bit dreary outside today, there are these lovely little reminders that brighter days are coming. I live here with my husband, our two sons, and our dogs Amber and Casper. This is Casper, and if you have been here for a while, you'll know that Casper has a way of finding his way into the videos whether I plan it or not. We are training together on sunny days, and Casper and I have both been enjoying that a lot. And Amber just turned 10 years old yesterday, and she prefers more space now away from Casper. She's still my little guardian angel and comes to me often to give me hugs. She is so special, and even though I talk a lot about my dogs, this podcast is mostly about my handmade life. Knitting, stitching, sewing, and whatever other craft has managed to crawl into my week. I share what I'm making, what I'm struggling with, what's inspiring me, and all the little bits of life, little things that happen in between. And this week, I'm quite excited to share that I have finally managed to finish my emotional support chicken. I've been trying to work on it here and there, and I have finally had a chance to put it together. It still needs a little more stuffing, but I'm considering this project finished. This was part of a kit from Outlaw Yarn at one of the local yarn events. I forget which one, but I've had this kit for a while, and when my other projects didn't my other projects were not going anywhere really, and I decided I'll work on my emotional support chicken, and I followed the tutorial online from the Knitting Tree, and this kit came with all the yarn, the safety eyes, all of it except for the stuffing. And I thought I had enough, but apparently not enough. So I would like to stuff it a little bit more. I just have a little hole here and add a little bit more. But yeah, I think it's looking good. I like this side better than this side. But yeah, both are looking good. So that's my emotional support chicken done, and I love it. So I've decided to call my emotional support chicken Henny. Not just because she's a hen, although that's a really convenient name for a hen. There is actually a story behind the name. So back in the late 80s, when I was at school, I had a schoolmate called Henny. And Henny used to tell me these terrible tales of woe about how unhappy he was at home, how badly his mom treated him. Now, I've always been very empathetic, apparently too empathetic, because naturally I decided Henny needed to be rescued from the situation immediately. And apparently I was also the person qualified to organize this rescue. So I told Henny that he didn't have to worry anymore because he was going to come and live with us from now on. Henny happily agreed. There was a tiny little problem though, because I had not asked my mom. But I decided that was easily fixed because, of course, what else was there to do, right? So I went home and announced to my mom that we were adopting Henny. My poor mom, of course, was just going on innocently with her life when I sprung this upon her. Well, we lived in a really small town, and my poor mom had to take what I was telling her seriously, or rather, I was adamant that she needed to take action. So we lived only 2 blocks from the school, so off she went to find out what exactly was going on with poor Henny. Turns out, Henny had been fabricating all these tragic tales of woe behind his mom's back. Henny was fine. His home was fine. His mom was fine. The only person being inconvenienced by all of this was my mom. So all these years later, when I needed a name for my handmade emotional support chicken, I decided it was going to be Henny. So Henny it is going to be. Although coming to think about it, after all my shenanigans I put my mom through, she is probably the one who needed the emotional support chicken. Thinking about all the things, and it just makes me smile. So it's a perfect name for my emotional support chicken. So I've also been doing a little bit of embroidery this week, just picking it up. I had done a little bit of work before, and I just I'm trying to finish whenever I can, by doing a little bit here and there. And my creative space is coming together slowly, and I've added 3 plates on the wall, and I'd really like to add more of my embroidery hoops and some other handmade bits and pieces around here on the wall. And I think that it would make the space really lovely and be part of this space where I come to spend my time. I'm actually really enjoying spending my time here. It's become my little corner to sit, make something. And of course, Casper is here with me, just lying down while I potter around with a project, and just enjoying being surrounded by all the things I love. So that's pretty much what's happening in my cozy creative corner this week. Thank you so much for spending some of your time here with me today. Until next time, take good care of yourselves, and happy making.